Advent, Week 3, Redemption. This devotion from God is in the Manger by Dietrich Bonhoeffer is entitled, Look Up, Your Redemption is Drawing Near. Let's not deceive ourselves. Luke chapter 21, verse 28 says, Your redemption is drawing near, whether we know it or not, and the only question is, are we going to let it come to us too, or are we going to resist it? Are we going to join in this movement that comes down from heaven to earth, or are we going to close ourselves off? Christmas is coming, whether it is with us or without us, depends on each and every one of us. Such a true Advent happening now creates something different from the anxious, petty, depressed, feeble Christian spirit that we see again and again, and that again and again wants to make Christianity contemptible. This becomes clear from the two powerful commands that introduce our text. Look up and raise your heads. Advent creates people, new people. We too are supposed to become new people in Advent. Look up, you whose gaze is fixed on this earth, who are spellbound by the little events and changes on the face of the earth. Look up to these words, you who have turned away from heaven disappointed. Look up, you whose eyes are heavy with tears, and who are heavy and who are crying over the fact that the earth has gracelessly torn us away. Look up, you who, burdened with guilt, cannot lift your eyes. Look up, your redemption is drawing near. Something different from what you see daily will happen. Just be aware, be watchful, wait. Just another short moment. Wait, and something quite new will break over you. God will come. In his Advent sermon in a London church on December 3rd, 1933, Bonhoeffer wrote, You know what a mine disaster is. In recent weeks, we have had to read about one in the newspapers. The moment even the most courageous miner has dreaded his whole life long is here. It is no use running into the walls. The silence all around him remains. The way out for him is blocked. He knows the people up there are working feverishly to reach the miners who are buried alive. Perhaps someone will be rescued, but here in the last shaft, an agonizing period of waiting and dying is all that remains. But suddenly, a noise that sounds like tapping and breaking in the rock can be heard. Unexpectedly, voices cry out, Where are you? Help is on the way. Then the disheartened miner picks himself up. His heart leaps. He shouts, Here I am. Come on through and help me. I'll hold out until you come. Just come soon. A final desperate hammer blow to his ear. Now the rescue is near. Just one more step and he is free. We have spoken of Advent itself. That is how it is with the coming of Christ. Look up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. The Holy Gospel according to Luke, the 21st chapter. Glory to you, O Lord. Now, when these things begin to take place, stand up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ.